You are listening to the Winner's Ways podcast with Bola Alabi, episode number 81.
Would you like to win and achieve success at what you do? Welcome to the Winner's Ways podcast, where we create winners every day. And now, your host, the author of Winner's Ways book and life coach, Bola Alabi.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of the Winner's Ways podcast, where we talk about your money, your career, and the motivation to live life to the fullest. Can you imagine? Today is 21st of October 2020. We are well into the final quarter of the year. This year 2020 has been a challenging one for too many people all around the world. And this was because of this coronavirus pandemic. And the fact that you are alive today, the fact that you are listening to my show, is an indication of God's mercies. And I pray that He will continue to protect you, so that you will see the end of this year and indeed many more years. The coronavirus pandemic has thrown a wrench into many people's plan, and they found out that they couldn't achieve everything that they set out to do at the beginning of the year. If the pandemic has impacted you in one way or the other, my word of encouragement is that you should never give up or lose hope in your future. You should continue to create plans, and if need be, you should fine-tune your strategies. Today, I want to talk about passive income. I feel this is very important in the new and disruptive economy that we have found ourselves. The world as we have it today has evolved. It is no longer a world where you can start your career in an organization and expect to work with the same organization for the next 30 years. Because the economy can slow down, a business may slow down for your employer, which may necessitate job cuts. A specific industry can experience a downturn. And that's what's happening to my industry, the oil and gas business today. Recession can happen from time to time, and this often lead to massive layoff. An example is what we are experiencing today in the United States, where during the peak of the coronavirus lockdown, over 40 million people lost their job. So it is essential that everyone must find a way to create a passive income portfolio. And that's why I want to talk about why you need to create your passive income portfolio on today's show. Now, crucial more than ever that everyone must find a way to generate passive income. And I'm going to be doing my best to focus on this to help more people find and generate passive income so that they can build wealth. I am sure that you will agree with me that you need to work or provide some useful services that people will pay for so that you can earn money. And the work we do and the income we receive can be broadly classified into two categories. The first one that most people are aware of is the active income. And the second one is the passive income. Active income is a form of income that you receive through direct application of efforts. You need to show up, get up, and be involved directly to get paid for your services. This income includes tips, wages, salaries, commission, and income from your business. Most employees are active income earners. Active income earners commit a significant amount of their time in order to get paid for their services. Passive income, that's the second type of income, is an income that you receive regularly that may not require any further application of effort from you after some initial input. Examples of passive income include rental income, dividend income from share ownership in a company, royalties from book publishing, and interest that you get from your bank account. Now you know the difference. Most people know that they need to work to make money, and as such, they work hard every day. They get up in the morning, they go to work, often in places that they do not like, and some they work with people that they can hardly stand, so that at the end of each month, they will be able to take home their salary. Yes, it is necessary to make money, at least for most adults. But one secret that separates the wealthy people from others is the knowledge of using passive income to build wealth. I personally started focusing on generating passive income around last year, and I was able to create 4 passive income streams. The first one was through my books. I get royalty whenever anyone purchases my book. I also make money on my podcast. As you are listening to this podcast show now, I am making money. And thank you for listening. The intro that I made on this podcast, that's the sponsorship that I have through Anchor. I get paid as people download my podcast. I also have an apartment where I earn rental income, and I invest in the stock market and I earn dividend income. I am aiming to use digital courses as a 5th source of my income. The money that I make from these different sources is way less than what I earn from my active income today. But the good thing about them is that I no longer have to work for them in order for money to keep rolling in for me. For example, I published my first book in 2017, and whenever anyone still buys that book, I'm still gonna be making money. Even 10 years from now, that's royalty. I'll continue to make money, and I'm not putting any further effort on that book. Don't you like that idea to make money passively? I love it, and I'm gonna help more people to find ways to make more passive income. But today, we are going to focus on why you need to create your passive income portfolio. And hopefully, you'll start working on creating your own. So the first reason is time investment. If you think about active income, for the most part, you need at least 8 hours every day, depending on the part of the world where you live, except if you are a part-time worker. Otherwise, you need to commit at least 8 hours to work every day so that you can earn an income that will sustain you. Active income, therefore, requires a continuous time investment to stay relevant and earn more money. That means you have to show up every day in order to get paid. On the other hand, for you to earn passive income, The only time you need to show up is the initial time that you spend on developing the ideas. And after that, you'll continue to earn money. Like, I also invest in the stock market, like I said. Maybe about 5 years ago, I bought some couple of shares from Bank of America. And now I receive quarterly dividend from the bank. So passive income does not require a constant and regular time investment. That's the message. Number 2, effort required. To earn active income, you have to actively put in efforts, your knowledge, your skills into your occupation or business. You have to stay relevant. If you are not relevant, you'll be let go. On the other hand, in passive income, after the initial effort that you put in to set up the income, you do not have to continuously put in effort in order to receive future income. And that's the case of the dividend that I told you about. The money that I put in the Bank of America stock will keep earning money for me, and that's without me having to work for the bank. That's my money working for me. So no effort required for me directly. Number 3, income potential. For active income sources, your earning potential is based on your profession or the type of services that you rendered. Passive income, on the other hand, provides an excellent opportunity for you to increase your earning potential. The more the number of people you can potentially serve, the higher your income potential will be. I'll give you an example. Like my book, I've sold hundreds of copies, and that's different from selling millions of copies. If I can sell millions of copies of my book, that means I'll earn much more money than I'm earning currently from that book. So the more people you can serve or that will buy your product, the higher your income. That's what I'm saying. And there is no limit to the number of people that you can potentially serve if they find value in what you are offering. So that's number 3. Your income potential is higher with passive income. Number 4, lower tax bracket. I'm sure you've heard this. Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America, a billionaire, paid only $750 in federal tax in the year 2017. In the US, and indeed most Western countries in the world, the kind of income that is taxed at the highest level is the earned income, which is the income that you receive from active work. Passive income are taxed at lower rates, which means it provides tax advantages to people that make their income from dividends or rental income. Again, going back to the example of Donald Trump, he's a real estate guy. Maybe he makes most of his money from his rental properties, and those kind of income, they have tax advantages. And I don't know about his tax details, so I'm not going to go into his tax details, but what I'm saying is that passive income ensures that you pay a lower tax compared with someone that earns income from active work. Number 5, the last but not the least, why do you need to create your passive income portfolio? You earn money while you sleep. This is the best part of earning money through passive income. You make money, rain or shine, and even when you are sleeping. This is the kind of income derived from investment that you have made, which consistently generate returns for you from month to month, year in, year out, and you continue to build your wealth. For active income, you know you need to show up, If you don't show up, you don't get paid. So basically, with passive income, you make money round the clock, even while you are sleeping. And that's where I'm ending this episode. The purpose of this episode is to let you know that you should start thinking about building your passive income portfolio, because there is no such thing as job security in the world that we are right now. Everyone needs to know how to invest. If you are not investing, you need to know how to create something that people will pay for so that you can earn money. I hope you gained something from this episode. Before I end on today's show, I have a question for you. Do you make any passive income? If so, can you please take your time to share in the comment section? I want to work with you to help more hardworking families find ways to make money work for them through passive income. And that's where we'll end it today. Please don't forget to rate and review this show so that we can attract more listeners. Thank you very much for listening today. And please keep winning, my friend. Keep winning.
This episode of Winner's Ways podcast has come to a close. We hope you enjoy and learn something from today's show. We want you to win and excel in all areas of your life, and we regularly explore and share information with our listeners to empower them to win. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast for more tips and strategies to help you find the success that you've always dreamt of. And don't forget to rate and review so that we can continue to bring you more podcast episodes to empower you. We will love to have you again next week. Now, keep winning.